How can we live peacefully together? Lessons from war-torn regions. Welcome to Around the Awe, where we explore the wonders of our world and sometimes the challenges we face. Today we're diving into a critical issue: how humans can live peacefully together despite differences in religion, beliefs, ethnicities, and political backgrounds. We'll examine lessons from war-torn regions, including Ukraine, Palestine, Sudan, Myanmar, Libya, Yemen, Somalia, and other African nations. Let's begin. The plight of war-torn countries. War leaves deep scars on people, infrastructure, and entire generations. Let's look at some crisis zones. 1. Ukraine. Since 2014, conflict has displaced millions from their homes, and many casualties remain unknown or unverified. The suffering caused by this war seems endless, with thousands of lives lost. This conflict is advancing geopolitical agendas at the expense of human life. 2. Palestine. The long-standing Israeli-Palestinian conflict significantly impacts daily life for both sides. Thousands of casualties have been reported, and countless individuals have been displaced due to the turmoil. The conflict affects the entire region, and there appears to be no end. 3. Sudan. Recent clashes between the Sudanese military and paramilitary forces have escalated into a civil war, severely disrupting essential services and resulting in a dire humanitarian crisis. Foreign involvement and geopolitical agendas are also prominent, often exacerbating human suffering. 4. Myanmar. Ethnic conflicts, the Rohingya crisis, and a military coup have displaced numerous communities in both the northern and southern regions of the country. The resulting influx of migrants into neighboring countries is causing a severe humanitarian crisis. 5. Libya. Since 2011, rival factions and foreign involvement have fractured the country. A civil war supported by foreign nations has divided one of Africa's wealthiest countries, governed by a UN-supported government in certain regions of the country and a warlord in control of the remainder. 6. Yemen. Described by the UN as the world's worst humanitarian crisis, millions are in urgent need of aid. Hunger, poverty, and disease have caused devastation on an incredible scale due to the war. 7. Somalia. Years of civil war and extremist violence have resulted in persistent insecurity and widespread displacement. 8. Other African nations. Conflicts in regions such as the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Central African Republic highlight how competition for resources and ethnic tensions can incite violence. The common thread? War triggers a domino effect of destruction. But from these hardships, we can extract valuable lessons for creating lasting peace. Key principles for peaceful coexistence: principles for harmony, inclusive governance, and rule of law. Ensuring every group has a voice in decision-making reduces the likelihood of violence. Protection of minority rights. Upholding international standards like the Universal Declaration of Human Rights prevents oppression and resentment. Economic opportunity and equity. Fair resource distribution helps eliminate one of the key triggers for conflict. Education and intercultural dialogue. Teaching critical thinking and tolerance can dismantle stereotypes before they take root. Grassroots and civil society engagement. Local peace committees and NGOs often succeed in rebuilding trust at the community level. Success stories and lessons learned. Examples of peaceful coexistence. Switzerland. Multiple languages and religious groups coexist under a decentralized federal system. Canada. Official multiculturalism supports diverse communities, protecting their cultural identities. Northern Ireland. The Good Friday Agreement facilitated dialogue between historically warring communities. Rwanda. Despite the 1994 genocide, the nation's focus on reconciliation and peace education, though imperfect, shows that recovery is possible. These stories and many others show how inclusive policies and persistent community efforts can bring hope and stability, even in regions once torn by conflict. Practical steps toward peace. Immediate humanitarian relief. Providing basic needs, food, water, medical care, is essential in conflict zones like Yemen and Somalia. Ceasefires and dialogue. Negotiated pauses open pathways to mediation. International bodies like the UN often play key roles. Institution building, transparent governance, and independent judiciaries create a solid foundation for stability. Education and awareness. Peace-oriented curricula and cultural exchange programs can break cycles of hatred. Long-term development and reconciliation. Truth commissions and reparations help heal wounds, while robust economic initiatives foster lasting peace. Here at Around the Aum, we believe that understanding the roots of conflict is the first step toward creating a world where differences are celebrated, not feared. By learning from places like Ukraine, Palestine, Sudan, Myanmar, Libya, Yemen, Somalia, and beyond, and applying proven peace-building strategies, we can move closer to harmony. By gaining a better understanding of each other's religions, ethnicities, beliefs, and cultural or political identities, we can learn to respect one another and promote peaceful coexistence through tolerance. If you found this video insightful, please consider subscribing to Around the Aum and sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Together, let's keep exploring the awe-inspiring possibilities of our world, one step toward peace at a time.